No, you're not wrong. This is the video about the KABAR Potbelly, and the reason why I have a kukri on the table is because I believe it is the most rational, functional and versatile knife design there is. So what is the Potbelly? The Potbelly, in my opinion, is the Western version of a kukri. And to back up my argument, let's run a quick overlook over the features of a kukri. A kukri has always been a very good survival knife, has been a fair tactical knife, a very good machete, undoubtedly a very good all-rounder, but perhaps one of the most important features of the kukri is the ergonomics. The bent handle relieves the tension off the wrist while chopping or hacking. Most guys up north know the need of a good chopper, and the guys near the tropical areas know how important it is an ergonomical machete that eases the tension of the wrist while used all day long to clear bushes of your path. Here you can see a good try of achieving that situation on a large scale knife. Here is the backup Machax and the RTAC 2. Both share the same feature. Both have the bent handle, while the Machax is the westernization of the kukri. The RTAC 2 is a standard machete with a bent handle. But there is a limitation on all these three knives, and that is the lack of weight. Weight, combined with a long handle and the bent axis on the handle, turns the standard survival knife into a very good and efficient chopper. We all might say it is perhaps the best archetype for a good survival knife, and you might be right. Unfortunately, in my opinion, it's just a remake of a wonderful Italian design, the design by the Extrema Ratio Selvans. The Selvans, as you can see, has the strongest tip of all the knives I have seen and tested, but because of that fact, the angle that shapes the tip has to be extremely wide, so it won't be the best choice for a tactical knife. In the case of the Potbelly, to have a sharp point on such front-weighted knife is unpractical, and it's an unnecessary compromise, because you have a very heavy, strong, stout knife with a very fragile tip. While I recognize the Potbelly has the potential for being the most practical survival knife on the market today, you have to admit it is not an original design. It is a redesign of a very good and successful Italian one. One good thing is that the guys at Johnson's Adventure noticed a hole in the market for a survival knife that is deceivingly tactical and went for it. Most of the reviews, especially on YouTube, say it is an expensive knife, especially compared with other knives of its class. But the knives most people compare it with are KABARs, Gebers, Onterios, but nobody compares them with the heavyweights in cutlery, like Extrema Ratio. So I think it is a very well priced knife with a wonderful design. Of course, I would like to see the guys of KABAR bringing a decent set of scales to it and knocking some sense out of that tip, but I'm very pleased with what it offers. It is not only a full tank, but also a full profile tank, unlike the Selvans. In conclusion, I would say that instead of using the ZK sort of knife to design the Johnson's Adventure from, they would have done much better off using the BK2 for starters. And that, of course, is only my opinion.